Against COVID-19 that could last a lifetime. I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Samantha Jones.
And I'm Corey Stark. Researchers at Washington University are discovering people who have had mild cases of coronavirus likely have antibodies that will last for decades. Only News 4's Emma HOGG spent the day digging deeper into their findings.
And also uncovered what this means for COVID variants. She's live from Washington University's medical campus in the Central West End. Emma.
Sam, yeah, researchers here say that if you've had a mild case of COVID and you're vaccinated, you're actually super protected. Their findings are squashing rumors that COVID antibodies only last a few months. And tonight we're learning why it is so crucial, even for those who have already had COVID, to still get the vaccine.
I did have a few issues, very mild, nausea every so often. A headache every so often.
Minor aches aside, Patty Gravlin says her COVID case back in October was largely asymptomatic up until she got the vaccine in April. The grandmother, anxious to be around her grandkids, wondered how long her antibody protection would last.
Everybody keeps talking about, well, it doesn't last that long. It does that last long. You might still have it. You might not still have it.
Exactly the reason why we started the study, because we thought we knew that this was a misunderstanding of how our immune response works.
Dr. ELLEBEDY with Washington University is behind the new study. He says the secret is long-living antibody-producing cells found in bone marrow that aren't often detected with commercial antibody tests. Dr. ELLEBEDY says those who've had mild COVID and are vaccinated have the most robust immune response.
I didn't have any headaches. I didn't have any sweats or chills or anything. So it was really mild.
Encouraging news for Andrea Thomas, who had COVID in July and gets her second vaccine tomorrow.
It makes me feel a little bit more protected. So I'm kind of actually glad to hear that.
The advantage that we get from getting the vaccine, even after we get even for those who experience the infection, is the quantity of the antibody in their bodies increase significantly.
But with the virus ever changing, researchers say COVID antibodies only give partial protection. They're urging even those who've had mild COVID to get vaccinated.
The chances of getting protection against the variants increase significantly, and that's I think the advantage that we are seeing with people who had experienced the infection before.
So it's important to keep in mind these long-lasting antibodies have only been found in those who have had a mild case of COVID. Researchers did not test people who had more severe cases, including those who ended up in the hospital. If you're interested, we have this full report posted right now on our KMOV News app. It's pretty long and it's really interesting. I would check it out. For now, reporting live from the Central West End, Emma HOGG, News 4.
Emma,